Okay, now can y'all hear us?
All right.
Hubby, turn that off.
I was working on it.
Are you serious, misbehaving? Okay, so somebody besides misbehaving, because obviously she likes to misbehave. Can someone else hear us? Thank y'all so much for all the happy anniversaries.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Rachel. Okay, someone else. Okay, y'all can hear us now. Great.
Good deal.
That's awesome. What are you talking about, misbehaving? How many is what? Thank you. I don't know if you heard us, Rachel, but thank you so much. That means so much to us. Thank you. Thank you all so much for saying happy anniversary. Y'all are our family too, so we wanted to come and spend a little bit of time with y'all for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been married 7 years, which doesn't seem long, but we've been together 18 years. It'll be 18 years in November, because we started dating in November
Yeah.
when we were teenagers. So we've been together 18 years, and we've been married for 7 today. Today makes 7 years married.
Mhm.
Y'all are so sweet, so awesome. Thank y'all so much for being so nice and so kind. This is our first live, and we're super nervous. We didn't know how this would go. It took us a minute to figure out the sound thing. And y'all won't believe this. It literally was because we didn't click go live.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm sorry. I sound a little bit congested. Here in the South, we're still having those hot days, but it'll rain and storm at night. And then the next day, it's like there's a lot of pollen still and stuff. And with my allergies, it's horrible. Thank you, Misbehaving. Oh, thanks, Mom Silly Channel. Thank
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're glad we're live too. We're glad we finally figured it out how to go live.
Yeah, it's taking us forever.
Oh, thank you, Morbid. Wait. What is the name? Oh, Morbid Sparrow. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Many more years to you see it. Okay, so we wanted to tell y'all, this was, we know it's late. We're not gonna stay on like super long or anything like that. We just wanted to spend a little bit of time with our family here, you know, with all of you on our anniversary. So, you know, because we really do think of y'all as family. I know we say that in comments, and it's different in comments versus hearing us say it out loud, I guess. But yeah, we think of y'all as our family as well. So we truly do. because without y'all, we wouldn't have a channel. We really wouldn't. And we're so grateful for every single one of you. Oh, have you, Koi? Is that how you say that? Koi, Koi, Koi. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you, Jedica. Thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. I'm sure like a lot of y'all have heard about like other creators talking about the emails and stuff and how crazy the emails have been. Did y'all do anything nice for each other today? We haven't today, misbehaving. We're probably gonna do something this weekend. Hubby has some kind of surprise.
Yeah, I've got a plan.
So I don't know what it is yet. But yeah, because he has to be at work in the morning. I have to work tomorrow evening, so well, not tomorrow evening, but tomorrow afternoon. So I'll be off by tomorrow evening. But yeah, we didn't really do anything today. It'll probably be this weekend. A man with a plan.
Yeah.
But I'm sure y'all have heard like all the creators talk about what they think are the craziest emails. So we wanted to bring that up to y'all. What do y'all think the craziest email has been that y'all have heard? Because I'm not even gonna lie, that I am stuck on, this is gonna sound like bad, but I'm stuck on Gypsy. Okay, well, two things. Gypsy, this has nothing really to do with the emails, but Gypsy just like buzzed her hair, right? Herself. She didn't like go to a salon or anything. And she's acting so traumatized, you know? Well,
Yeah.
she's not acting traumatized now, but she acted traumatized, you know, growing up.
Right.
Saying that her mom made her get her hair cut and everything. And then, or made her shave her head, yada yada. But it seems like Gypsy's the one that's infatuated with constantly changing her hair. So I'm sorry, but I know some of you may know a little bit about what I've shared with y'all about, you know, myself or whatever, but I'm sorry, but if I was traumatized by something when I was little, like that traumatized, I wouldn't do it again. You know, like I wouldn't do it myself or participate in activities that traumatized me. Like the butt plug thing. I'm sorry, y'all. That's one of the emails that has just really got me. You like she's claiming that she is, you know, this basically this virgin, you know, in prison and stuff. But yet she's writing about how she wants to get out and immediately start with that. Do y'all not find that wild? Oh, sorry, Hubby. There you go. Wait, hold on. Let me get the mouse because I missed some comment. Misbehaving. You're always misbehaving. Misbehaving. Does she, Morbid Sparrow, Gypsy's been making jokes about her hair? Is that what you're talking about?
I believe she is.
Oh, okay. I don't know about the craziest ones. They are all crazy as far as I'm concerned. That's true, Mary Rogers. They are all crazy.
Click on see what she doing.
Oh, okay. Hubby wants me to try something. Oh, it does. Okay, that's how you do that. Well, we just learned something new. It is sick, Jenny Arthur. It is. It's sick. But I mean, not shaming anybody. If you want to do some things like that, hey, do you? But it's just the fact of if you're claiming to be this you know, a virginous person and you're wanting everybody to think you're so innocent and you've never had sex before when we all know you have, you know, before you unalived your mom more than likely, but we definitely know you did afterwards and participated in other sexual activities as well, then like y'all know she's lying. Like she's just lying when she says that she's completely innocent. When it comes to the sex stuff,
Oh yeah.
just gets me and just she irks my nerves sometimes with her lies. Well, not sometimes, all the time. Know about her mom and in her parody video of Sweet as Honey. Oh, yeah, we seen that. Well, you can grab the mouse too, hubby. He's telling me to click on comments. He could click on them too. But yeah, the parody from Sweet as Honey, we seen that.
Thank you, Danny Lewis.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. That's true, Miss Baby. That's true. That's very true. And sorry, we're looking at what y'all have to say because that's what we're really interested in is what all of you have to say because we get to talk with y'all in the comment section, but we don't get to talk with y'all like this, like live. So this is pretty cool for us. Like we're nervous but excited at the same time. We're having fun with this.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, I'll look. You look up there, I can look down here. Okay, hold on, misbehaving. I think. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. How did hubby and I meet? We we met. Well, we met at school and at church. It was kind of like around the same time. Um, I was visiting a church with my older brother and the girl that he was dating at the time. And it was hubby's family's church that he went to. And so we were just, kind of I was just like my brother went there regularly because he was dating the preacher's daughter at the time. But anyway, yeah, but he doesn't now. Anyway, and I had seen hubby then, and that's when hubby seen me, and then we realized, oh, because it was in a different town than what, our school was in at the time. So, we seen each other at school and that's when we realized like, oh wow. So okay, you're the person from church that I seen, so that's kind of how we met. But hubby wouldn't come up and talk to me at school, y'all, because he's like a year older than me, a year and a half older than me, almost a year and a half older than me.
I was too good.
You hubby, don't get smacked on our anniversary. I'm just kidding. I would never. I would never. Hold on, misbehaving. I'm working on doing that. Um, but no, he like because I was 13 at the time, so he was like 15, almost 16. Driving and stuff, and I wasn't there yet. I wasn't driving yet or anything like that. So hubby wouldn't talk to me at church or at school. Plus, he was super shy back then, just like he is now. Y'all know how hubby's shy even now.
Yeah.
See, misbehaving even had to tell you, careful, hubby. Very careful.
I know, right?
Hold on, let me do that for misbehaving while you talk to them for just a second.
What are you doing?
Sending her a thing. um I hope this doesn't take us off this screen. Hold on, y'all. Oh goodness, I hope y'all can still hear us because that just like took me off that screen. Look at what Gail said. Okay, I sent it, Misbehaving. Let me know if you got it. Okay, I was just making sure because there for a second when I sent it to you, it took us off of this screen.
Yeah, I do need to make her some tea.
Hubby would not know how to make tea if it wasn't for me. Seriously.
Come on now.
You better tell the truth. Hubby's trying to lie. Like, seriously, I taught him how to make tea. He didn't really drink much sweet tea. We live in the South. I'm sure y'all can tell. So we love our sweet tea, okay? And I taught him how to make sweet tea like my grandma would make it. And I mean, it was just, it really is good. Not just with loads of sugar or anything like that. Like, although our mom.
Okay, Mary Rogers.
Although our mom would say something different. Like my mom says, like you put a load of sugar in your tea. I really don't. I used to, but I don't anymore. But hold on a second. But I okay, there you go. But what was I saying? Oh, the tea. I taught Hubby how to make it. I don't put a load of sugar in it anymore. But when I first started making it, I used to. But I taught Hubby how to make my grandma's sweet tea. So and he used to not drink tea, but he always loved drinking it when I made it. So he finally watched me enough to where he learned how to make it. So now I don't have to make my tea anymore, which is great. That's why y'all will hear me say a lot of times in videos, "Oh, hubby's downstairs making me some tea," because he really is.
Hey guys,
Hey, Mr.
Hey.
Haven.
how's my mic?
It's good. We can hear you.
All right, cool. I've never had sweet tea.
Really? You're
Yeah.
right, Randy K. There is a lot of caffeine in it. I've looked like I don't drink a lot of it. I may drink 1 cup of tea like a day now. I used to drink it morning, noon, and night, but now because I didn't
Her
want
1 cup is in a big, huge Stanley cup, though.
don't lie, it's not a big huge Stanley cup. It's how many ounces is this thing? Hubby, y'all,
Hubby's calling you out.
Hubby's something else. He really is. And on our anniversary too, trying to get in trouble over here is what he's doing. It's like it's a 30-ounce cup, but it will last me, like all day. It really will. But I can't believe you've never had sweet tea. Girl, I'm gonna have to send you the tea bags that we use so that you can make it exactly the way we would make it so that you can try it. You have to make it exactly the way that we would make it so you can try it. It would be good. Oh, Brandy K said her dude does coffee by the pot 3 times a day. Now, see, that's another thing. Hubby spoiled me with every morning he wakes up and makes me my iced coffee that I like.
Yeah. I do so much.
He he does. Because if there's a day that he doesn't make me coffee, I'm like, I haven't had my coffee. So that's why I'm so sleepy. And he's like, I'm sorry, Lovey, I didn't make your coffee this morning. Like, I know you didn't.
I was sitting here talking to myself. How do you guys make tea? Do you put it like in the sun?
No, you don't put it in the sun.
Mhm.
You really are from where you're at, aren't you? Thank
Well,
you,
in the
Catherine B.
West Coast, we have sun tea, and I know my mom used to make that all the time. Where you?
Is that really a thing where you set it in the sun?
Yeah.
No, we
You get
have
a big
tea.
container and put a bunch of bags in it, and you put it out in the sun.
Ah.
We have tea bags we buy from the store, and we boil water and you throw like 2 or 3 tea bags in the water and
And you immediately cut the off. You get the water boiling first, and then you drop the tea bags in it, and then immediately cut the stove off, and kind of let it sit there and simmer in the pot for a few minutes before you already have like your tea pitcher ready with your sugar in it, and then you pour your tea water, you not with the bags, but just the tea water over into the pitcher, and then you fill the
Oh,
pot back up again while the tea bags are still in the pot. You fill up the pot again and drain the water down into the pitcher, and stir it all together until the sugar's dissolved. We don't leave the tea bags in our tea. I know some people do, but we don't.
okay.
Oh,
Do you ever
Catherine
add like
B. makes
fruit?
something.
Do you ever add
uh,
like fruit or anything? Or is it
mm,
just tea and
mm,
sugar?
no, it's just tea and sugar. I've never thought about adding fruit. I mean, thank you so much, Catherine B. And also, I see that she's saying that she makes real slow brewed sun tea. That's cool because we really have never heard of that. Like, is it
Yeah.
is it like a it must be a West Coast thing because we've heard like once you get out that way, like toward the middle of the US or like toward the West Coast, then like, you know, people don't really drink sweet tea much. Or up north. I don't know if that's true, but they say they don't drink, well, not like sweet tea like we do, but like hot tea. They drink hot tea more. Is that true?
No, I guess we just call it iced tea with sugar.
Oh, well, is anybody in the chat from the north? Do y'all drink sweet tea at all, or do y'all drink hot tea, or no tea at all? I'm curious.
I know they do both, all the
Oh,
Western
okay.
states. Yeah.
Oh,
Hot
okay.
tea, iced tea.
Oh,
I think hot tea, well, I don't know. I was gonna say is mostly like when you're sick, but I don't know. So you ice your tea though once it's done.
yeah. Like you get a glass, fill it up with ice because it'll still kind of be warm from the water being boiled. So just fill your glass up with ice, and then if you're wanting to drink it right away anyway, and pour your tea over the ice.
But we keep it in the fridge.
Yeah, yeah. You keep your pitcher of tea in the refrigerator after you make it.
Okay.
I know. OMG, the Sonic ice. Oh, I love Sonic ice too. I like that kind of ice. Yes, I love
Oh
the
yeah.
Sonic ice. They have the best kind of ice to like crunch down on and eat. I love eating Sonic ice. In Tennessee, they would look at you sideways if you said tea with sugar. They probably would. They would because you just say you want tea or you want sweet tea, and everybody down here would know what you're talking about. Well, like in the southern states, I mean, everybody down this way would know what you're talking about. My mom. I say our mom. It's my mom, but we say our mom. But anyway, she just texted me, y'all. She's saying like she's talking about me specifically. She's like, you have a glass of sugar with a touch of tea. That's not true.
Yeah, that's about right.
No,
Ooh,
it's really not.
That's about right,
Mama's helping
Mom.
out too. That's cute. So you guys
She,
were talking about the emails.
yeah, yes. What's like the craziest one you've come across or that
I
you've
haven't
heard?
read them. I've just been listening, and I'd kind of like to know the timeline of like see it written down on paper of who are these other guys she was sweet talking while she was with Ken or with Brian, and after she was married. She's a little hoochie, but we already knew that.
Right? I don't know who
But
she expected to believe this little innocent act that she's not actually, advanced or experienced. That's the word I was looking for. Y'all, I can't think sometimes.
Well, it doesn't go with the defense story of, poor little sheltered girls. So
Yeah.
if the truth was told, like little hoochie mama whore at midnight after mom's asleep, it'd be harder to be accepted as a public figure. I don't
know. Yeah. That's one thing I was gonna ask was like after since all like and we're not talking to just misbehaving, we're talking to all of you, but like since all these emails have come out,
Thank you, Magsy.
Yeah, thank you, Magsy. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. Y'all are making our anniversary truly amazing. Thank you. But since the emails and all of that have come out, she's basically went all the way around the block and back again and tried everything at least twice, as far as rebranding herself. Is there really anything left for her other than to get a real job? And I know, like, she couldn't get a real job, it's a lot of places because of being a felon and stuff like that. Speaking seriously, not being I'm really not trying to be a smart aleck in this moment, but like, sometimes I will be a smart aleck, but seriously speaking, she would kind of have to get a job that's out of the public eye. Thank you, JoJo. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, JoJo.
She would have to get something out of the public eye, not because she's famous, but because of her,
Thank you, Jenny Arthur.
Yes, thank you.
Felony, yeah.
Yeah, because of the felony and because of her wanting to be in the public eye so much and let everybody know all of her business. Jobs, look at that stuff. I mean, for goodness sakes, I mean, you go for a job nowadays, they're running your credit, not just a background check. And I don't think she's like realizing stuff like this. And then when people in her life, like her family or something, tries to tell her things like this, they're not, I don't think she's comprehending it. She doesn't care. She's not listening. She's got her little nest egg or whatever that she thinks she's gonna live on forever. I'd like to know how much that is, though.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah. And Danielle Fisher flip burgers at McDonald's. Yes. She could do that and she would be in the back. She wouldn't have to deal with customers. She could absolutely.
She's so obsessed with her dad, she could go do something on the boat.
Yeah, she really could. But
But that would be manual labor, and she's against
I was about to say, all she wants to do is literally lay on the couch and stay on social media 24/7. Do y'all believe that Ken is, because nobody's heard from Ken, and we haven't heard from anybody that would know or that has heard from Ken. So do y'all think that Ken really is somewhere like getting help? Because that's what we're really truly thinking, and maybe to come back to get custody of Aurora. But what are y'all's thoughts on that? What are y'all thinking? What do you think, Miss Raven?
I don't know, and I think if he is, it was probably something to do with CPS and court mandated. I don't think it was like on his own.
Yeah, I had that thought too. But if it was court mandated on him, I would think it would be court mandated on her too, unless she actually passed all of her rug tests that they had to do. If she passed, then
I don't know, because also in my opinion, it seems like someone suggested that it might be a thing, and then everyone just kind of ran with it. So that kind of, I don't know.
You see the screen?
Yeah,
Maggie said,
there you go. That is so true. She's probably already doing that. That's why
She
Ryan
really-
keeps doing his lives. He's got to make money to get his gypsy fix.
Excuse me, y'all. I sound so congested, especially when I laugh. Y'all tickle me for real. I'll read you some of y'all's comments and I'll just start busting out laughing. Like, and Hubby's like, "What is it?" And I'll have to show him what the comment is, and I'm laughing. But right now, I just sound so congested. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, Miss Anonymous. We need proof of life. We need to know Ken's all right, at least. But yeah, if he is going to get help, the way he was, skiing in those last lives, then it absolutely could be court ordered. It definitely could be.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
just
know. Maybe he just decided to get the hell away from Gypsy all of a sudden. And, the first time it was quote unquote because of all the publicity and whatnot. But I don't know. Maybe he just got sick of all that. His life being under a microscope all the time.
The money running out.
Yeah, that too. There's no
Mhm.
season 3, no reason to stay.
Yeah.
But I don't
sorry, I was
remember
reading
where
something.
Bella, I don't remember who I was watching when that started. But it just came up as a suggestion. And then it seems like everybody ran with it.
Oh,
So
see, we didn't hear anybody say, I don't know about you, Hubby, but I didn't hear anybody say it. It was just a thought that kind of popped in our heads, or in my head anyway. I say ours all the time. I don't mean to speak for you, Hubby, sorry. But I know
You're
it's
fine.
like a thought that popped into my head, especially after he done that live. We know that he wasn't just skiing, he was snowboarding. And,
I was seriously just about to say the same thing. That is so funny.
I mean, he really was. But in that last live,
He was in an avalanche.
yeah, he was. He got rolled up in that snowball and just went rolling down the hill.
Yeah.
He really did.
I would too, though, if I had to deal with Gypsy every day, to be honest. I'd be
You'd have to do something.
tuning out.
I don't know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never done anything like that. Like, I swear I've never ever done anything like that. I mean, you know what we do, but I'm just saying, like, we couldn't even if we wanted to, but yeah, like I've never done anything like that. But being around Gypsy, I could understand somebody doing something like that to just to deal with her.
Tune her out. Yeah. Go numb.
I like what Brandy Case saying, balls of fire. For real. Maybe he went somewhere to get that checked out.
Maybe.
Him and Ryan. But you know what? If it's not, if that medicine was not for, like, herpes, like around her mouth or whatever, like mouth sores type thing, and it really was for the other end, then, how I'm trying to say this.
Yeah.
Hubby's pointing out comments and stuff to me. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, she did disable her TikTok again, Bella. She did. She got on there, done her live, and then disabled it again real quick so that people couldn't unfollow her. It's ridiculous.
I
But
tell you
yeah,
what, if I knew how to make videos, I had so much to comment on that live.
I know you do. I know you do. From the emails, you sent us, I know you do. But yeah, if it really is medicine for down there, she just gave that. She gave that to Ryan, Nick, and now Ken, and that's not something you can get rid of. You just have to, contain the
You have to live with it.
Outbreaks.
Yeah, the
outbreak.
outbreak from it. Yeah, the symptoms. Yeah,
Yeah.
TikTok does need to ban her for doing that constantly. I don't get why TikTok has not banned her. A lot of people thought that she was banned for changing her TikTok into a business or whatever, but I don't think she actually labeled it a business. Like I don't think she registered it as a business. She just simply changed the name to Blown Beauty Art, and I think that's how she got away with doing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
Megsy, we were talking about the medication that was found in the closet of her and Dee Dee's home that
No,
was
no, it was in the fridge.
Yeah, in the fridge. I'm sorry, I get that one and that big bottle of medicine at on the top shelf in that closet because there really wasn't any medicines in that closet other than like prescription inhalers and things like that. Like it was just medical supplies that was in that closet. But yeah, it was in the fridge. But we were talking about, if it was medicine and it wasn't like for herpes, like mouth sores, and it really was for the other end of her, then
Oh
then she's
no.
done spread it to Nick, Ryan, and Ken, and you can't, that's something that can't be cured, so that's what we were talking about.
Did you
You're
guys hear
welcome.
anything about the DNA in the freezer?
We have heard about that, but I don't believe that Dee Dee was collecting her Gypsy's
No.
DNA and
I
just
think
keeping it in the freezer. It would ruin
Gypsy put it in there.
Yeah, Gypsy, like I could see Gypsy doing something like that, but it would ruin DNA. You can't just, do cheek swabs or whatever and put them in a regular freezer. It doesn't work that way. It would ruin the samples. You can't.
Gypsy's an idiot, and she took so many
Exactly.
steps to frame Nick. So, but I don't
You're
remember
right.
where I heard that. Was it Christy and Rod saying they found it?
Oh yeah, yeah, it was Christy saying it was Christy that said she found it in the freezer. Wait, what's Brandy K saying? Oh, more than just the oh wait, God, than just more than just those little boys. There's a lot of guys and apparently women in prison. What do you mean, Brandy K? Are you talking about like what we were talking about a second ago? Justin Shades. I know. We feel so sorry for the baby. I mean, and a lot of people over there on that side that support Gypsy want to blame content creators who cover her and say, "Oh, well, it's y'all's fault that baby Aurora is going to have to answer this for one day. It's y'all's fault that she's going to see all of this one day." No. Do you not
No.
see what all Gypsy's putting out? We would not be able to say any of this or cover any of this if it wasn't for Gypsy herself putting it out, you know? I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, she likes to spew the blame onto everybody else. And I was watching, or actually listening while I was driving today to one of Tottie's videos about how she's constantly changing her personas and this and that. And Toddy was saying, because she doesn't know who she is. But it dawned on me, like, I think it's actually the opposite. She knows exactly who she is, being a psychopathic freak,
Yeah.
murderer, mommy murderer. And she's trying on all these different masks to cover that up.
Yeah, that is true. She is. She's trying on different personalities and stuff. And what gets me is that the way she's been doing these parodies, excuse me,
How good she is.
yeah, it proves
Pick
how
it up.
much she can change her voice. to fit whatever she wants it to. I mean, this little, "Hey, everybody," that's not her normal that's not her normal voice. That's her voice that, she wants everybody to hear when she wants sympathy or empathy or whatever, like I don't even know what her normal voice is. She has so many voices. Seriously, not even trying to make fun of her, just being serious. With the parodies, you can absolutely see it. The last one she did, which was what was it that we were looking at earlier? Mimi effing Lou or something like that on TikTok. Do y'all know who we're talking about on TikTok? The
I didn't
last
see
parody
that
she
one.
did.
Oh, the last one I saw was the Karma Collector.
Yeah, there was one more. We'll have to put it in a video because we can't bring it up now during a live. I wish we could so bad. But
Why can't?
we'll post it on a short or something for those people who haven't seen it. But she was trying to do a parody of Mimi. It was Mimi effing Lou or Mimi effing Lulu, something like that on TikTok, and you could really tell like the way she did that voice. Gypsy can almost do like a man's voice or like a woman trying to sound like a man anyway, really well. It surprised me. It lets you know how much she really is fake and how much she really can change her voice and her personality.
Yeah, and I think it was Starlight. Don't quote me on that, but when they were watching that last live video, like she's got her little polished her voice, and then all of a sudden when she starts talking about Mia, like her voice got low, totally
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah, that's what it did with this parody that I'm talking about. Mystery Girl with Missy said, "Did you notice on her live when and how she said that she forgot to take her birth control with her lap? It was the same as when she interviewed in prison and said, my law." Oh, yeah, when she did the interview in prison and said,
Yeah.
I haven't told, this is the first time I've told the truth, or I haven't even told the truth to my lawyers. Yeah, like, yeah, we seen that. And then said, oh, well, I forgot I had birth control, but I forgot to take it for a few days. So you knew Ken was coming into town to see you for the weekend, which is a few days, and you forgot to take your birth control conveniently during that time. But then you turn around and you've also said that, or that you were on three types of birth control, which how is that even possible? I mean, birth control and like the birth control pill and a condom or something, yeah, but I'm talking about like minus a condom, like uh, like you can't be on like two, you know what I'm saying? You can't be on like three types of birth control at the same time.
Well, Ryan did a live last night,
Did
and
he?
called her. Yeah, he called her bullshit on that. He's like, she ain't
Wow.
ever been on birth control. You were trying to get pregnant with me. Stop lying.
I'm glad he actually called her out on something because we all know it. We all know it's a lie. We all know she was trying to get pregnant. She was trying to get
Yeah.
pregnant with Nick. I mean, she literally, I don't know back then if she was this dingy or not, but she apparently was on her period at the movie theater when she met Nick, and then was texting him, it was either a few days or a couple weeks, I can't remember now. Later, it wasn't that much later after they had met, saying, I'm sad that I'm not pregnant, that I'm just sad that I didn't get pregnant. And he's like, so he's confused, bless his heart. And he's like, so do you want me to get you pregnant again? I don't understand what you're saying. In the text messages, you see him saying that, and she was on her period. So I don't know if she really thought she could get pregnant on her period, which I mean, nothing's impossible, right? I mean, it could happen. I'm not saying it absolutely can't, but 9 times out of 10, or 9.5 times out of 10, it's not going to happen while you're on your period, But did
Yeah.
she really think she was going to get pregnant on her period? Really?
What I honestly, what I got from that was her telling Nick that she was pregnant, and then she was blaming her not being pregnant on her mom, like making her keep the feeding tube. It was one more of those reasons she was, trying to demonize Dee Dee to Nick, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Like even when she made a big deal about how she's so afraid of spiders, and then like not too much later, long after that, she's saying like, my mom made me sleep on the front porch with all the spiders.
Oh,
Like she was
I
just trying to
know.
demonize her mom.
I know, and it makes me sick to my stomach the way she drags her mom's name through the mud and everything the way she does. Like you've already unalived her. I mean, really? Can you not leave your mom's name out of your mouth the way you want people to leave your name out of their mouths? Like darn.
Well, even in this last live, I mean, every chance she gets, she'll bash her mom.
I know, and I
And
don't get it.
Because it fits her narrative. She wants everyone to believe that she was abused. It's a lot, because if she were to admit that there was no abuse, she looks like the evil monster she is, and that's what she's trying to hide. Like, remember in the jail calls, she mentioned to her dad, I think it was, that she can't really see a counselor or a therapist because they'll put her in a mental hospital. Like,
Oh
she's
yeah,
that
yeah.
people, because they'll realize she's a freaking lunatic.
Yeah, I think she's really afraid of one of her family members doing that. But they should have been undone. Y'all know that she just recently on the live that she just recently did, she said, that Ken took her to Austin, Texas because she was, so broke and everything from what everybody has said about her that she was going to unalive herself. So
That's
he said, okay,
bullshit.
well, tomorrow, right, it's BS. So he said, well, tomorrow we're going to go to Austin, Texas to give you a break from social media. Then she stayed on social media the whole time. She also said it after she gave birth, allegedly. You know, she said that she was going through postpartum, and I'm not trying to diminish postpartum at all. Like people who truly have postpartum depression and symptoms and stuff, like I don't mean anything by that at all. But Gypsy is like a slap in the face to abuse victims, the people that's had postpartum depression, to people that's dealt with so much. She is nothing but a slap in the face to most people because of the things she said. But after she gave birth, she said, well, I lied on, the, I can't think of it, but the thing that you fill
Form,
out. Yeah. And she said that she was not feeling like she would unalive herself. And really, she did want to unalive herself after she gave birth. And then here she is now, recently claiming it yet again that she felt like she
No,
wanted to unalive herself.
she's a malignant narcissist for one, and she would never hurt herself, in my opinion, allegedly for entertainment
Yeah.
purposes. But no,
Right.
even the postpartum thing, like she said she didn't have any of that, and then when it came out that she had been texting Ryan, then it became her excuse. Like she used it as an excuse, just like she uses abuse as an excuse for murder. Like,
Yep. Anytime things get hot, if she has
no,
absolutely
no,
nothing.
anytime she gets caught.
Well, yeah, yeah, you're right. Anytime she gets
Yeah.
caught and starts getting called out more and more, like she uses, if she doesn't have anything else for an excuse, she'll say, "Oh well, I wanted to unalive myself." Well, then you need a 5150. Then seriously,
Yeah.
you really
Oh,
do.
but she had, and I don't know if you noticed this little skip up. She's like, and I had I had therapy. She was about to say a therapy session, and then she caught herself and said therapy. But come
Oh,
on.
catch that. Did you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You'll
didn't
have to
catch
watch it
that.
again.
Wow. I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
have to go back and try to catch that because there's still some things we were wanting to go over in that. Some of y'all
Uh,
in the chat are talking about how tall y'all are and stuff. See, I'm 5'1" and a
no,
quarter.
honey. 5150?
No. Some of the people in the chat, they're talking about how her belly looked different and stuff, and like
Oh,
they're
my
literally
bad.
like 5'1" and 5'2". I'm
Oh, I
5'1"
see.
and a quarter, and so you would definitely see it on me, like being pregnant. You would definitely be able to tell it was real, not fake. Like my belly wouldn't be there one day and then disappear the next. Like hers did.
Well,
That's what they were talking about.
okay. Yeah, I missed that. I apologize.
No, you're good.
We know that she wore padded stuff, but like, did she do that for TV to look more pregnant? Like, why wouldn't you just
I'm
accept
thinking
that
she
you're not
did.
looking? Who knows? Who
I think
knows?
that she did. That's my thought. I don't know about you, Hubby, but I think she did. I think that she absolutely.
Yeah, I do.
Do you really? I
Oh,
think
yeah.
because Hubby's the one a while back when we posted a little short video on her doing that little dance in that black bathing suit by the swimming pool. We pointed out something weird she was wearing under her bathing suit, and you could see the line up, the top of the line and the bottom of the line of something she was wearing under her bathing suit. So I think she wore something to try to make herself look more, to like make her stomach more pronounced than what it was. And instead of just simply saying, "Look, I'm pregnant," y'all can just wait and see and find out. Y'all will see when my belly pops out. That's what made
Yeah, like,
everybody so skeptical.
well, that and she lies about everything. But is that, I mean, I've never been pregnant. Is it normal, like, for a small person who's not showing? Would you like pretend to make it bigger? Like, I don't
I
understand
wouldn't
the
personally.
no, like, I don't understand the logic. Makes no
Yeah,
sense to me.
right. Do you agree with that? Like, I do. Like, I absolutely, I would never listen. Y'all know, or I'm sure many of y'all know that Hubby and I have, talked about going to the fertility doctor before ourselves. When trying to get pregnant, and like so it's hard for me as a woman to say I hope that another woman who wants children will never have kids, right? I could, like, I thought anyway, I could never say I wish that this person would never have children. I don't wish children on them at all, right? But but when it comes to Gypsy, I truly believe she's stuck in a, preteen mental state, and I don't think she needs any more children at all. Like, at
Well,
all.
she can't take care of the one she has. She's like, I'm doing my best. I just want her to love me and give her, like, I want to be a good mom. Well, you've had 8 months and you've not shown us once that you're doing any of that. So you're going to
Right.
have epic fail and wait until Aurora becomes a toddler.
I know. See, I don't. Her and Ken done that stupid video on their YouTube channel that we downloaded and we posted on our channel where they were both asking each other like parenting questions. And that was so ridiculous. Oh my God. They're like, you don't know. They're
No,
first time parents.
no
You don't know what
screen
you're going to
time
do.
until she's 16 and
Oh,
only
right.
if she proves that she's responsible. And then Chrissy's sending out pictures to Case of baby Aurora in front of
Right.
the screen.
Apparently, yeah, and apparently to other people as well. I mean, we don't know for sure, but yeah, we know that Case said that she sent him pictures without him even asking. Like, that he's an anti-gypsy, content creator. He made that clear to you, and you just offered these pictures up. without him even asking. Like, what? That's
Why?
crazy.
I want
That's
your thoughts. Why do you think she did that?
Personally, I don't know about Hubby, but he'll be back in just a second. He walked out of the room, but personally, I think that Christy did it because of all these emails coming out and her talking about being jealous of Mia, supporting her dad cheating on Christy, which not saying that Christy's a saint in that department, but I think all of these emails have brought up a lot of old wounds for Christy, it it was like she was probably hoping that someone would leak those pictures, and it would be like Christy's way of getting back at Gypsy. That's my personal opinion, anyway.
Interesting. Do you think they were really pictures of Aurora then?
I mean, I believe so. I don't see why like anybody would lie about that, because I don't know, because we've heard
Okay,
a lot.
wait. We're talking about Christy.
Oh, you talking about?
They
Do you
lie.
mean like?
They lie.
Oh, okay, I
They
got what you're
lie
saying.
about. They lie about everything. So I could see her maybe like sending pictures of someone else's baby.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Bait case and see like if can I really trust him if he posts these. Then
Yeah. Now I could see her absolutely doing that to him. Yeah, I absolutely could. I thought you meant like I thought you were trying to say like did I think she really sent pictures to Case at all, period. And I was like, yeah, like
Oh,
I do
yeah.
think she did send him pictures. Yeah, I absolutely believe him. I don't have any reason not to believe that he didn't receive pictures of the baby. I absolutely believe she sent him baby pictures. Now, whether they were really of Aurora or not, I don't know. He seems to
Yeah.
think that they are, though. So maybe
Well,
they really aren't. Maybe he has another way of knowing for a fact that they are Aurora. I don't know. But even if
yeah.
Christy was holding a baby and took a picture of herself holding a baby, it still wouldn't mean that it's Aurora, So how could Christy prove that this is Aurora, like you were saying?
Well, Kathleen just made a good point. Maybe Christy was, I have to call her Krusty, I'm sorry. Was trying to get them out there to stir up for another show.
I see it now, yeah. I was about to say, where's the comment? I found it.
How do you like that Gypsy decided she didn't want another show?
Oh, I know. God bless her heart. The poor thing, she just wants out of the media eye. Like she just wants to all the attention off of her. My goodness. She just wants to be off of social media, and she wants out of the public eye so much that she sends all of her videos to Sheena to post. Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I loved how she said, I chose not to have the show air anymore. And I begged for my manager, Mike, and we go a long way back. Oh, we know you do, Gypsy. We know.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of us know that you and Mike Stanfield go way back. But yeah, I begged my manager not to post or not to hit up other networks to, put my show out or whatever. Not to do another season.
Bullshit.
Exactly.
He tried and failed, but she can't, admit that. Oh, just like, I'm sorry, I'm going to like circle back to the Texas thing. The whole, I need to, you guys have drove me to want to hurt myself situation. Oh. They had that trip planned way before she was off parole. Remember, she went and bought that stroller/car seat and spent $400 and had to brag all over about it because they were planning trips as soon as she was off parole to go see Ken's mom. And we didn't know about Florida at the time, but
Right.
She was trying to say that Ken took her to Austin just on a whim because
Yeah, the
she
very
just
next day.
bullshit. They had that planned. She
Yeah,
bought the stroller car seat for that trip.
yeah, you're exactly right. You're exactly
Yeah.
right. I believe that because she said, "Oh, I have one similar to this, but I have one similar to this one, but I just really wanted this one, so I went and spent $400, to get it." It's like, well, that must be nice for you. It must be nice for you to just be able to go to Austin the very next day too, which, like you said, I don't believe that they went the very next day like that either. I believe it
No,
was absolutely planned.
it
Oh,
was.
Mama is saying she won't comment, y'all.
Hey, Mama. You
I'm
guys need to help her like create a new name
Yeah,
for
we're
the
going
site.
to. We just haven't gotten a chance yet. We're going to. But she won't comment because she doesn't want her real name up. Not because of any of y'all in the chat or anything, because we know that we can trust y'all. We've seen y'all in the comments. Y'all are family. We truly do love and appreciate y'all so much. We really do. I know we say that in our videos all the time and it gets old, but we do really love and appreciate every single one of you. But my mom's like texting me, so I have to like read it out for her. But she was talking about as far as Gypsy getting pregnant in the first place. You remember when they were advertising for the second season of her show, Ken was sitting on her bed that's he says is not big enough for both of them, which I'm sorry, if you want to sleep together, you're going to figure it out. I don't care if it's on a couch, okay? Or
Oh,
or if it's in the car.
he just realized she's psycho and was probably afraid to sleep next to her.
That's true for real, but
He's like,
that's true on that part.
lock the door on your way out, please.
But you remember he was like he had his hands, going on the bed, and he had his like piano hands going on the bed. That's what it looked like he was playing a piano. And he was saying, I just wish, talking about Gypsy, I just wish you would have waited to get pregnant. Like, sir, you do know that you're the one that stuck it in, right? Like, you know you're the one that had part in that also, right? So anyway, that's what Mama
Yeah,
was saying. She was like, I just want to make it clear it's Kenny's fault too.
it is. But Mama, you have to remember too, she even to this day, or what 2 days ago when she did this, was claiming that she was on birth control. She was saying she was on 3 types back at some point. And I 100% guarantee that she told Ken all this to make him comfortable. And, like, oh, don't worry, don't worry. Like, I took plan B if there's anything, like, if anything were to, no, she trapped him. And remember when he says that
Yeah.
she likes to get revenge?
Yes,
I
yes.
often wonder if she manipulated him into thinking she can't get pregnant. She's on all this birth control, blah, blah, blah. And her baby trapping him was her way to get revenge and make him have to stay in her life forever. She's cunning like that.
Yeah, very, very cunning. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. That she was trying to get, because Ken is the one she's always wanted. Ken is the one that is her, like love, so to speak. Like it goes back to her being like this in this preteen state.
I don't
It,
know if it's love. I think for her, it's the challenge.
you're right. Yeah, not like true love. I don't mean it like that. Yeah.
She doesn't know what true love is.
Wait, I was reading a comment. No, she doesn't. She absolutely doesn't know.
If she
Wait, I
did,
was reading Bella's comment.
her
Go
ass
ahead.
would have been sitting at home with that baby and not traveling to California and going to concerts. And I mean, because from what I heard, when a mom has a baby, like they're like, I thought I knew what love is, and now I never knew, like until I had a child.
That's what Bella was just now saying. Like,
Oh, is she?
um, Yeah, she was just now. That's the comment I was looking at because it was a longer comment, so I was reading it. But she was talking about how she loves her daughter's middle name, and she still loves it to this day, even though she was a teenager. But you got to think though, Bella, like you were. I know this isn't. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but you were like a normal teen, not like a psychotic one, I guess you could say. You weren't a conniving person like that, like Gypsy, So Gypsy stuck, in my opinion, Gypsy stuck in this like 13, 14, 15-year old, mindset. And then, on top of it, she has all of these mental and psychological disorders as well, so that has a lot to
What do
do
you
with it.
think? What do you think about her comment about? I don't know how anybody could ever hurt a child. Of just obviously a bash at her mom.
BS. BS. Because
Yeah,
apparently she was hanging out with the people in the prison that unalived their children. Heck, she even in that video she had on TikTok, there was one woman that she bashed that had unalived her whole family. And then there was another woman she was talking about who said that she said she was a really nice person, but she had unalived her children or her child or baby or something. But she hung out with those people in prison
yeah.
as well as the PDF files. I was wondering what all of y'all thought about. Well, Hubby and I both were because I wrote this down specifically before we did this. Um, what do y'all think about Rod and him wanting Gypsy to move away as far as she can be, or at least, you know, move away, period? Or do y'all think he's just not, or do y'all think that's true? Like, do y'all think he's just not wanting her to move away at all? Like, what are your thoughts
I,
on
I could see why he'd want her to move as far, far away as possible.
it?
But
Yeah,
I mean, how good is that source? I don't know.
right, true. Um, I think that he doesn't care. It's gone back to the way it was when she was growing up, and it. He didn't care to be around her then. He could have been around her when she was growing up. I don't believe Dee Dee kept him away
No,
like that. There's no proof of that or anything. Now she, had to apparently drag him into court to get child support to help her, with Gypsy, which is fair. But I mean, he could have also said when they went to child support, court, hey, if I'm going to pay child support, then I want summers with her or holidays or, 2 weeks out of the summer or whatever, something. But he didn't ask for anything. So I think now that money's not rolling in the way it was, the TV show's gone. Christy and Rod didn't get their own TV show like they were wanting, for buying that property or whatever, and renovating it. Then I think it's going back to the way he was when she was growing up. He doesn't care if she moves away. And he doesn't care how far. It could be the South Pole for all he cares. That's just my opinion though.
well, think about it this way too. We can see the psycho from here, and we don't live under a roof with her.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So he's probably seen things, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, and I'm wondering about this too, because in the lab, she was sitting in an empty room with no doorknob, which was a weird thing to me. I don't know if it's so that she can't lock herself in the room, or so she doesn't accidentally lock the baby in a room. I don't know what that's about, but Bella said, notice how in the lab she said that this was Mia's room when she was staying here, which I believe Mia was staying there not because she was graduating college and getting started with her new job, because she was already living somewhere. You have to remember that. And then she moved in with Andre shortly after her graduation. They got their own apartment together. I believe it might have had something to do with CPS, the reason Mia might have been having to stay there. Possibly.
Oh, I just thought it's because it was closer to her clinical site.
I mean, it could be. It could be. This was just
Or
like
to,
thoughts that were going through
yeah,
my head. Like,
yeah.
it could have been a CPS, like part of a safety plan where they were like, okay, the baby can be here, or Ken can, keep the baby for right now or whatever, until, because you remember this was way before his snowboarding incident, and while she was still on parole, so the baby can stay here for right now while this is going on, until you get off parole, or until we're done with the safety plan with you or whatever. And as long as Mia is going to be here, that could be a thing. I don't know. But um but I did notice that was an empty room, and she said this was Mia's room, and then Gypsy said, but this is my room now. Yeah, I did hear her say that.
Oh, she did. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, she
But
did. She
it's
said,
it's empty.
yeah.
She probably
So
keeps it empty so she can whine to Ken like, "Look, I have nothing. I need to come sleep in your room. I can't even buy.
probably.
I could buy $1,000 worth of jeans in one day, but I can't afford a $60 thing of baby powder formula. I have
I
to sell
know,
my
right?
chart online."
Yeah, I used to have to buy, like, I get why this is what pissed me off. I get why everybody was telling me not to get pregnant now. I get it now, because you have to be completely selfless. Used to, I would go to the mall and spend $1,000 on myself, and now I have to buy, my sweet baby girl clothes. Any other time she's saying my kid this, the kid that. Like, and now that you're wanting people to feel sorry for you, you did this whole live for sympathy. You're saying, my sweet baby girl, you're having to spend $1,000 buying her clothes instead of yourself. Yeah, that's the way it goes. When you have
Yeah,
kids, you give everything up. Your kid comes first.
and
Like,
it's only going to get worse. This is the beginning. Like
yeah, you're right. That's what's
everything
scary.
was given to her. Yeah, and you know, this is the easy time. And I know I'm not saying I'm not a mom, so I'm not offending. I know it's hard work, but from what I understand, as a child gets older, it costs more. It requires
It
more.
does. Yes, it absolutely gets more and more expensive. Yeah, because I mean, you think about it, like when you become a preteen and definitely a teen, like you want the clothes that are in style, the shoes that are in style, the name brands, you know, all of that. I mean, that gets more and more expensive. Mama said first to love, first, I don't know what she was trying to say. What were you trying to say there, Mama? First love, first sex. Can't tell that person anything. I don't think she can take care of herself, much less a baby. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Mama. Yeah, yeah, we talk about that all the time on here.
And yeah, the Jenny, the gun thing, I'm shocked that that's even allowed. The guns
Yeah.
in the house.
Wait. Yeah. Yes, because we looked at that and we looked into the law of that and everything. In the state of Louisiana, she's not supposed to have those for at least 10 years. And then she can apply to, you know, own guns or whatever, like, or have them or whatever. She can apply, but she can be denied as well. Like, especially being her, it's not about her just being a felon. It's about why is she a felon. It's not just drug charges or something that caused her to be a felon. It's, that she unalived someone. So even in 10 years, when she can apply for it, from our understanding of the law in Louisiana anyway, you know, it, I don't think she would get it. I don't think she would ever be allowed to own them. So I don't know, even if they're in Ken's name, I don't know how she would be able to live there.
Yeah, well, and like the chat saying too, the loophole is that Ken is the owner of the guns, but I don't think she should be anywhere around guns. And
She's not supposed
unfortunately,
to be.
yeah, and we all know that she attempted murder prior with a BB gun. Thinking
Exactly.
it was real. But nobody
Yes.
knows that except for us.
I
Like
know.
mainstream media, they don't know that. Which is why when we were talking to the parole guys, like, do you know like anything about her case?
Right. I know. And they literally one of the times that we spoke to them, you weren't on the phone with us this time. It was a different time we spoke to them. And we were trying to tell them, look, she literally resides in a home with them, like Rod owns a lot of them. And they were like, okay, well, what do they look like? What kind are they? Where are they at in the home? Where are they kept? What does it matter? They're in the home. Like, that's all you need to know. You do your job and go and look and see what kind they are and where they're at. I couldn't believe that the parole officer asked us that. Like, what kind are they? Exactly where are they at in the home? Like, I don't, let me put on my x-ray goggles and tell you. I don't know. Like, you think I can see them from here? Flip.
Well, I think for one, everyone believes her bullshit abuse story. Two, they had Stanfield in their ear and Lifetime. And there's money and all that. So you have to wonder.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mike Stanfield gets her out of so much, and he's her manager when she needs a manager. He's her lawyer when she needs a lawyer.
Yeah. Huge conflict.
Yeah, you're right, Luna. Christy has said that she always carries one in her purse. Yeah. I have heard that Christy has said that multiple times, actually.
Damn. She's a ballsy woman.
Yes, she is. What?
Because even remember, I think when someone brought that up to her in an interview, she's like, "No, I didn't know that." Well, good for her. Like what? Yeah, she better lock that purse up at night.
Oh wait, Brandy K. Okay,
She's got
so
the right to defend home and self. Okay,
yeah,
but with a firearm.
Yeah, I mean that is one of our civil rights. You can defend. I think it depends on states too, because you have federal law that says anybody can, right? And then you have state laws that say different things and they contradict with the federal law. State laws always contradict with federal laws with a lot of things. They really do. And this is like one of them. But yeah, you are supposed to have the right to defend your home, but now but it's as far as like that goes back to like her being a felon for actually unaliving someone, would she still have the right to defend her home, with a pew pew or whatever? Like,
Why does she need a pew pew? Because she obviously sucks with guns, but she's really good with knives, so she's got protection. If she needs to defend
I know,
home.
right? We know she knows how to use one of those. That's what got me in the show when she wanted to, act like the flip flopper, Ivory Rose grows wild, louder, whatever.
What the hell is that all about? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about either. That was wild to us. But, Gypsy wanted to act so scared and everything that she was driving by. Girl, you were doing dishes. The freaking thing
for 4 hours
of knives were literally right behind you. If you heard somebody coming in the door, all you had to do is pull one out of the knife block and grab one, like, darn.
So there's some rumors. I can't confirm anything. Maybe you know something that Boohoo Bestie is actually related to Bree. I know she recently spent the night at Christy's house.
Who, Gypsy?
No, Boohoo Bestie spent the night at Christy's
What?
house.
What? Really? Well, we know
And
Rod's gone for a month at a time. He works for a month and then he comes home for a month. So, wow, I wonder what that was about.
I don't know, but there's been words that she's related, like either a cousin of like Christy or Rod's side of the family, or of the other snowboarder. What's her? A Bree.
Oh, yeah. The other
Um,
snowboarder.
and then just how weird is it that she's always been anti, you know, for all those clicks and likes, and then the last night of filming, the night she gets off parole, now all of a sudden they're friends.
Yeah. Yes, that made no sense. Like, were you just trying to get a few free drinks? Like, is that what it was about?
Well,
Like, 'cause they're like, darn.
you know she got free dinner at
Yeah, when she went to
Dee's at
the
the book
book signing.
signing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I literally
She didn't
laughed.
show up. Yeah, she didn't show up till it was
It
all
was,
over, and she
yep.
found out through Morbid that they'd raised like $700 in donations, and all of a sudden, her and her hubby show up for
Yep.
free meal and drinks, and then get arrested on the way home, and now she needs like $20,000 for an attorney.
Yeah, and then she
GoFundMe.
said, yeah, and then she said they really didn't get followed by the police leaving the book signing. She really didn't. It was they actually did have some green on them.
And a
So
gun.
oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. So
Yeah.
so there you go. So they had those on it. So they just simply got pulled over because I don't know if it's her husband, boyfriend, whatever, he was speeding, and that's what they
Mhm.
got pulled over for. And I guess they could smell it. They could smell the green. So, they made them get out of the car and search the car. And that's, when the whole issue started. It had nothing to do with her being at the vigil or pretend.
No.
She came on our TikTok when we were thanking Pink Pony at the time for being at the vigil. We were thanking Pink Pony and everyone else that showed up at the vigil for Dee Dee, and Ivy Rose Grows Louder came and commented, and she was like, just to let y'all know, I was there too. And, I
Mhm.
felt kind of awkward, and I commented back, and I was like, oh, well, thank you, for
I
showing your
want to tell
support.
everybody good night because I get up early.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
I just
You
want to tell everybody good night and thank y'all for
right, hubby?
joining.
Yeah.
I have to get up early for work.
Okay, send me that tea and sugar recipe.
We're definitely going to. I want you to make at least like a half a gallon or something to like
I
try
will.
it.
I will. And I might infuse it with like raspberries or
It would
lemon or
probably be very
oranges,
good
like
putting
orange slices
raspberries or strawberries in it.
or orange slices. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just never thought of doing that. I mean, in the South, it's just sweet tea, it's just that. We don't put fruit in it, so I've never thought about doing that. But that would probably be really good, actually.
Yeah. You'll have to let me know.
Oh, I'll try it that way. You try our recipe, and I'll try it with the fruit in it.
Okay. You got a deal.
Wait, Brandy Gay said, and use real sugar. No substitutes. Yeah, that's right. It's got to be real sugar, no substitutes. You can't use
Okay.
like Splenda or anything like
Linda.
that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
real sugar. Oh, Megsy said,
Really?
wait, Megsy, if you don't mind, I was about to say, okay, never mind. I see it in your comment. I was about to say, if you don't mind, can we say where you live? But yeah, she's in Australia. So I was wondering, do y'all have sweet tea there? So she said they can buy it in bottles. like
Thank
bottles
you.
of water and stuff. Is it sweet? Is it actually sweet though? Like, well, I guess you wouldn't really know what to compare it to, what I'm talking about. Like,
Oh,
cause I'm
Brandy
wondering,
says, sorry,
like, oh,
try a spot of cinnamon too. That sounds good. I bet you I could find it here. It's just not something that I'm familiar.
yeah,
I bet if I
McDonald's,
looked.
Luna Rose, McDonald's sweet tea is ugh. It always tastes old. It's not good. But like, okay, I'll like used to this is gonna sound crazy to a lot of y'all. I used to put 3 cups of sugar in a gallon of tea. That's a lot. That is a lot of sugar. So I had to
So
be
mom
I've
and
got
hubby were right. Okay.
that's why they were saying that. That's why they were picking on me like that because I used to put that much sugar in it.
Now it's only 2.5 cups. I get it. Okay.
No, it's like I have cut it down a cup. It's like 2 cups in a gallon. But the tea bags that we use is they're called it's the Lipton tea brand, but it's Lipton Southern Sweet. So the tea bags themselves already have like a little bit of sugar in with it. So you don't really need to actually add that much sugar, you know, when you're making your tea. You don't need to add that much sugar to it because the tea bags themselves are already going to make it a little bit sweet.
I
So
wonder
yeah,
what's in the tea bags that sweetens it.
and sugar, it really is. It's like it's almost like powdered sugar kind of, like a powdery sugar. That's what it kind of you can't really see it, but that's kind of like what it tastes like, I guess. Like after you pick up one of the dry tea bags to like put it in the pot, like if you was to just kind of touch your finger to your tongue, it kind of tastes like powdered sugar, just regular sugar,
Yeah.
like in the tea bag. So I was just assuming that it was powdered sugar. Oh, Megsy said ours is sweet here too. It's so refreshing. See, it is. It really is. A good, like, ice cold glass of sweet tea really is refreshing and so good, especially in the summertime. It's so good. But like you said, it being the summertime and being so hot, it probably would be really good with fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I've got
See,
to
it gets
try
so
that.
hot here. Like, I don't know if I'd want tea. I like ice cold water, especially when I'm schlepping all over town for work every day. It's like 115 degrees out here.
Yeah. Well, you might, if you take sweet tea, if you end up liking it like that, you could take, like like a small bottle of iced sweet tea with you, but definitely like take, where you live, like definitely still take you like a jug of water or whatever, regular cold water, to work with you or whatever to stay hydrated because sweet tea, like that's what it was doing to me. Like I was noticing when all I was doing was drinking sweet tea morning, noon, and night, I was noticing that like I would go to the gym and stuff and my muscles would be more sore or I would get like shaky and stuff sometimes. And it was because I was dehydrated because I was making it too sweet for one thing, and then all I was drinking was tea. I was never drinking any water. So now I drink a lot more water and I just have the 1 cup of tea a day, like I said. Hubby just tried to make it sound like it was more, but it really wasn't. Hey,
I
Evil
believe Hubby.
Olive, thank you.
Too funny. Well, congrats on your anniversary. That's awesome. And your
Oh,
first live.
I know. Thank you. We figured it out. Excuse me. Toddy was going to help us figure it out. And then we ended up having an appointment today and it ran way longer than it was supposed to. So she got busy or something. She couldn't help us. And we finally were like, it cannot be that hard to do. We've got to figure it out. So we finally got on and we were able to get it figured out this much. Now we just have to figure out how to like make a link for like all of you to click on if you want to join the live, which I mean, y'all didn't have any problem coming into the live. If we make a post letting y'all know that we're going to be doing a live, then y'all can just simply come to the channel and join the live. But I know like some content creators will post a link as well, like just to make it easier so you can click on the link to come into the live. Like I noticed that Toddy does that, but and also how we have to figure out how to get stuff like if we wanted to show like a video clip of Gypsy's live or something right now, we wouldn't be able to pull it up. It has to be that has to be done before we start the live. Like we have to set that up beforehand. So yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Like who posted I just want to try something. Who posted the Mimi F and Lou thing that Gypsy did?
You know what? Hold on and I'll tell you. For those who haven't seen it, y'all should really see that one. And y'all will see how deep her voice can get. She can really change her voice when she wants to. It's wild.
Well, I want to try something while we're on here.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on, I'm looking it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to be rude. Give me just 1 second, because because I saved it, I believe, on TikTok, and I can tell you exactly the content creator that had it posted that did it. Hold on.
Oh, Luna Rose, me too. But it has to be ice cold water. I met a guy once when I was working on some credit card commercial, and he only drank hot water. That's it, ever. And I thought it was the weirdest thing. Like, he never drank anything but hot water.
Wait, who did?
Some guy I met working on a commercial back in the day.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
His name was Malik.
Oh, yeah. I know you've been in a couple of shows or whatever. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's really cool that you've done that. But hot water though? Wow.
Hot water, not warm water, hot. Yeah. No matter how hot it was outside, hot water. The weirdest thing.
That really is crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
So the only one I can find it on is one of her minions that has been trying to get up her butt for a while, but there's just no room with Bree and everybody else.
Sheena?
No, Sheena's up there with Bree.
Okay.
Renee on TikTok, but it's her backup account. So Renee_BU. You know who I'm talking about?
No, but
It's RENEE_BU.
yeah, I found it. Oh, here it is. Okay.
She's always defending Gypsy.
Okay. So here is what I'm gonna try. If you don't mind, it's your live. So
No, go ahead. Because if you can pull it up, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay, Catherine B. Is he okay? Is your hubby okay? Is he doing okay? Ah, I'm accidentally clicking stuff I didn't mean to click. Oh, I see. I seen your comment, Catherine B. That of why you're going to do that. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see that. Okay, wait a minute. I need to click this. Okay, hold on. Let's try this, y'all.
Can you see all my tabs at the top?
Not from what I'm seeing here. The only thing I can see is the video and like her comments. I don't think
Okay,
if
perfect.
we can, I'll try to take it right. I'll take it right back down.
All right.
But I hope you don't
There
see
you go.
anything. There we go.
Nope, I don't see him. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna hit play. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's seen the video or the picture that's going around of Gypsy giving herself a buzz cut. It's bringing back prison vibes.
Can you hear it?
And I just
Yeah.
think to myself, like, she's already an unaliver.
Oh, the
And
audience
now
can't
she's
see it.
unaliving hair.
Oh man, see, that's what I'm saying.
I'm about to call.
Oh no, they can.
P.S.
Okay, I was about to say. Well, that helps so
I
much.
cannot believe that.
Hold
Yeah,
on, wait a minute. Back it up for just a second. I was gonna say thank you so much for pulling this up for us, Misbehaving, because we did not know how to do that. We didn't know we could do it like that. So that just helped us out a lot having you do that. Thank you. Okay, so here's
Well,
Gypsy's recent parody.
yeah, now you just got to figure out. And you know, I'm going to tell you, I do remember this one. And I first watched it, and I was like a dog, like turning my head side to side. I'm like, is that Gypsy?
I know, right?
It took me a minute to realize it really is Gypsy. Okay.
And the real Mimi effing Lou doesn't even look anything like that. So
No.
I don't know.
And yeah, and, you know,
But
yeah,
okay.
making fun of anyway. Okay, here we go.
So I'm pretty sure that everybody's seen the video or the picture that's going around of Gypsy giving herself a buzz cut. It's bringing back prison vibes. And I just think to myself, like, she's already an unaliver. And now she's unaliving hair. Like, where does it end? Where does it end? I'm about to call HPS, Hair Protective Services, because I cannot believe that she thought that she could just do whatever she wants with her own hair. Like every creator has a say in what she needs to do with her hair. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, TikTok dictates what this woman does with her hair. Like, we own that hair. I don't know what she was thinking that she had any right to cut her hair. Like, she unalived that hair. First she bleached it, and then she cut it.
Can I just interrupt for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is the long hair a filter?
That's what I seen in the comments, and that's what I seen like Sheena saying and stuff when people said that the parody wasn't even funny. They were like, she's not even funny. Like it would be different if she was funny, but she's not even funny. Sheena said, and then they were like, and I thought she cut her hair, and Sheena's like, it's a filter. Have you never heard of a filter? But it looks more like a wig to
I
me.
think that's why I was like side-eyeing it at first. I'm like,
You
that
can
can't be
see,
Gypsy because she's got hair.
yeah, and you can see kind of where she buzzed the side of her hair that's buzzed. You can kind of barely see it up under her hair there.
Oh, I do kind of see that now. Okay, continue.
She is not mentally well. Like, she is so
That's true.
unstable. It's a disease. Like, cutting your hair is a disease. And I just really feel like she had no right to do that. Like, she's not well. So I've just been told there is
Nope.
no such thing as HPS. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call the salon. And I'm just going to let them know that an unaliver went to their salon to get a haircut. Like, that is crazy. Like, anyone who goes to salons is not mentally well because everybody knows.
Okay. I'm sorry. Wait. Didn't some dude that just, the teacher guy that just murdered the parents on some trail, didn't he get arrested in a salon?
Oh, well, I haven't heard about that story. I don't know. That's crazy. And if he did, and if it was said like that, a salon, and she just said it, salon.
I don't know. I was making fun of her, but it's like, how dare a murderer go to a salon? But some guy, you don't remember this? It was like a couple weeks ago. There was a family of 4, I think, walking on some trail. I don't remember where. And this guy like ran out, attacked, and killed the parents, but the kids were okay, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh
But the
my
guy that,
gosh.
the guy that hurt them was a teacher. Of course, the school year was supposed to start, but he went to the salon to get a haircut when he was arrested. Maybe I'm wrong, but I had to stop it because I was like, wait a minute.
That's crazy. I haven't heard about that.
Dare. I think you have.
Are you
Maybe.
sure?
I thought you guys had mentioned it, but maybe not. Okay. I apologize. Here we go.
No, you're good.
That getting haircuts is mentally unstable. And like, this just further proves that she is not a victim of any sort of abuse. I mean, the logical thing is to think that she was never abused. Couldn't possibly be because she had years worth of therapy. I mean, that's outlandish. Like,
Years.
why would she do that?
Liar.
Therapy ain't gonna help anybody, right?
Right.
So I'm pretty sure that everybody's seen the video or the picture that's going around.
All right.
See, you could tell she was just trying to draw attention to herself with that.
Mm-hmm. Years of therapy. That kills me.
Yeah, years. And she's trying to say that she went to every type of therapy, every type of class that she possibly could, all of that, when she was in prison to take up the time and stuff. And it's like,
No.
really? No, you did not.
Her whole motive was that she felt like she should have never been in prison, and her whole motive was to get out. So yeah, maybe she took some classes. She only did the bare minimum to possibly get paroled early. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Because the only therapy class that we have proof of that she's taken that we've shown on our channel, it was a little while back, but it was the one about your victims, the victim awareness thing, and it was like it was just a 1 day, like 1 hour type of class or something like that. No, you're right, Miss Anonymous. She's not. She's really not. That's the thing. Well, with the very first set of parodies she did, it would have been okay, but then she referenced her mom. That was the only thing that we were saying about it, was like, it was messed up the way she referenced her mom. Now with the other parodies, she might could have done fine on if she was halfway, funny, but she's just not. She sucks. I'm not trying to be mean, just saying. I'm just being truthful here.
Yeah, she's not funny.
She's not. That sucked. It really did.
Yeah, and you really got to go back to that interview where after she's talking about, her wanting to unlearn. She's like, I've done I've therapy. Or she's about to say, I did a therapy session, and then she catch therapy. And that was what, a month ago? Those feelings just magically disappeared because kid took you to Austin. Give me a break.
I know, right? Exactly. And Ken took her to Austin, just swept her away the next day so she could get a break from social media. Like you said, it was all planned. That's why she was literally on social media the entire time. She was in Austin getting drunk at the bars. They were even at the bars during the daytime in a couple of those lives that she done while they were in Texas.
Well, they even
And
did
then
a walk down the street with Aurora and the stroller. Like, they
yeah,
were on social media the whole freaking time.
why isn't she doing the wait a minute. Why
This
isn't she
embarrassing
doing
parodies.
parody on her own TikTok? Yeah. I don't know, Megsy. I really don't know.
Because she's pretending to be taking a break because we all put
Yeah.
her in this place.
Yeah, she's wanting to act like she's wanting sympathy. She's wanting to act like she's pitiful. She's just playing this pitiful game. But it's funny how Sheena says I posted these with Gypsy's permission. Okay, then you're not trying to be public. Do you realize Aurora is not only going to have to answer, and it will be way before that little girl is 16 years old, but she's not only going to have to answer for you taking her grandmother off the face of this earth, which I could never imagine. I could not imagine my life without my mom. I love my mom so much. Like, I know, like, when I know, Mama, I know you're hearing this. When I was a teenager, we would argue, which I think a lot of moms and daughters do. We would argue from time to time, have simple arguments or whatever. Not like bad or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, simple arguments. But being a teenager, and trying to come home later than what I was supposed to, and stuff like that. But just normal stuff. But now I forgot my thoughts. See, Mama, what you do, you make me forget my thoughts. I wasn't even looking at a text from her. And I forgot my thought. What did I start off saying? I do that. That happens to me all the time. What was I saying?
I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought too.
See?
Probably something to the effect that, like, it's normal for every teenage girl to have spats with their mom, but you don't steal a knife and nearly decapitate her for it.
Yeah, I was getting to that, but it was something else I was saying. There was something else I was gonna say. I'm sorry, y'all. My thought just completely left me. That happens to me. I didn't sleep well last night either. I didn't get much sleep, and then I literally got maybe like 3 hours of sleep. I tossed and turned a lot. So when I don't get like, if I don't get enough sleep or whatever, then I get like that too the next day. Also, just like, just for funsies, in case y'all are wanting to know my personal business, like, if it's at that time, which it's not at this moment in time, but like, if it's that time of the month for me, I will get like forgetful as crazy. Like, really, I will get forgetful as flip. I don't know if it's the hormones or what.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, I hope so. Like, please tell me somebody else goes through that too. It's not just me.
Oh yeah, no, it's normal.
And Bella said it happens to her all the time. So, okay, good. See, I've thought about that too. I've thought about that and wondered, like, do I have ADHD or something? But as far as I know, I don't. I've never been diagnosed with anything like that. I've always been a calm child. But I started to say something.
We were talking about Sheena, why Gypsy doesn't post on her own TikTok. What were we talking about?
Oh yeah, because Megsy had asked why she got posted on her own TikTok, and she says I was saying that Sheena says she posted
With Gypsy's permission.
yeah, I was saying that. I don't remember because I was getting somewhere with what I was saying about, having like normal arguments and stuff. There was a point to that. I promise y'all, I swear to y'all, there was going to be a good point to that.
Where you may have had the teenager thought like, oh, I just want to kill her. But you
I
don't
never
do
had
it.
I never had that thought. See, I never had
I
that
did.
thought.
See, I did,
Really?
but I grew up with an evil step monster that, like, to this day, if
Oh.
I'm even in the room with her, my skin crawls. Like, have you ever watched the movie Mommy Dearest?
Yeah.
That is
You
her
did.
to a T.
Oh, bless your heart. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, she's a monster. I can't.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. Yeah,
Well, I didn't
no.
kill her. Don't be
Well,
sorry.
I know you didn't, but I'm sorry you had to grow up with that though. Like, golly, it's terrible.
But
Darn.
yeah. Hey, I have another question I've been dying to ask everybody.
No, it wasn't, Megsy. It wasn't. I was actually a
No.
good kid. I was. Sorry, Miss Babe, and I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
No,
just
I was
said you were
actually
trying
a good kid.
you just said you were trying to break curfew.
Well, I mean, I did do that, but is that not normal?
Come on, Mama, pitch it. No, for me, like, curfew was 8:00, and if I walked in at 8:00 and 3 seconds after, like, I had to synchronize my watch because we didn't have cell phones back then. I just synchronized my watch to my stepmom's.
That's bad you had to do that. Like, I would just have to listen to my mom and be like, well, you're not going to go out next weekend or something, or you're not going out tomorrow night. But then a lot of times I'd be able to talk her into it by the next day.
Oh, yeah, no, not for me. Like, literally 5 seconds late, and I was grounded for a week.
No, and that sounds like I'm
Insane.
spoiled rotten or like a brat, but it wasn't like that
No.
either. It wasn't like that. It wasn't.
That's normal.
Like my older brother would tell you that like I'm spoiled, I'm the baby or whatever, so I'm spoiled, but no, I'm not.
Well, all the older children, siblings say that about the youngest.
Yeah,
So I have a question for everybody because nobody has talked about it. But remember when Gypsy on her night of parole and the billboard came out?
yeah.
Remember when she got on camera and she's like, hey, la, 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 like when she first started? In my mind, and I'm wondering if anybody else saw this, she was excited. She looked so happy that it was there. And it wasn't until Bree started screaming about a baby on a billboard, a baby on a billboard. And then Gypsy like turned to like, oh yeah, like now she's mad. Did anyone catch a glimpse of that smile that she was so excited to see her name on a billboard?
I think I know what you're talking about. I kind of seen it because she didn't
The stuff was
even
set up.
she didn't even care about her own baby being on the billboard until Bree said it. Then that's when Gypsy started making a big deal about that. So yeah, I think I know what you're talking about with the smile thing. I kind of seen it. It was for a quick second. She loved that attention.
She loved it. She's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm having a good time. And then Bree starts screaming in the background. And then all of a sudden Gypsy's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be mad about this. Like,
That's exactly what it was like. Like, oh yeah, my minor child, pointing at the billboard. Like, no, Gypsy, we don't need you like holding your words out that long. Child, like, don't, please, no, stop, don't do that. No, Gypsy.
yeah.
I can't stand when she does something like that. F you guys, my minor child.
I wish I had that clip ready to go because if you guys get a chance, go back and look and tell me she is not grinning ear to ear, like so proud. Duper's delight. Yep, there you go. Until Bree started freaking out. And I have to wonder because Lifetime was filming that night just in case. I wonder if because of her behaviors was part of why Lifetime was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, she was saying, and see, we kept we kept hearing from someone. Well, actually, we heard from three different people actually that they were filming for season 3 because they left it off with a supposed cliffhanger, or so they thought, with Ken going into the jewelry store. I don't think that
Okay, I
that
have to interrupt real quick
what
because to me that looked like a pawn shop. But keep going.
it kind of did. It kind of did though. Like, if you've seen pawn shops on TV and or in movies and stuff, it did kind of look like just a small, like the jewelry section of like a little pawn shop or something. Yeah, it really did. But yeah, he went in, and it was supposed to be a cliffhanger, and they were gonna come back with him proposing and stuff. And, that was gonna be a question, and I'll kind of start wrapping up after this. But like I was gonna ask about that. Do y'all think, because Gypsy has hounded Ken, well, y'all know that she had. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
my opinion, but I mean, you gotta know that she's hounded Ken, knowing that he went into a jewelry store and knowing that he apparently asked Rod for her hand in marriage. She's hounding him to propose because she's scared that Mia and Andre will get married before her. That's what I think anyway. But I was gonna ask, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Ken's actually gonna propose? And if so, do y'all think he'll actually go through with the marriage?
No, I think it was part of his contract, and it was supposed to be a cliffhanger. And I mean, if he has one brain cell, hell no. And the whole NDA thing that they supposedly signed, I'm kind of wondering if because he's like there was no NDA. I'm wondering if it was like one of those slave contracts.
Oh, what contract? Say that again.
One of her slave contracts.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that she would, like that Bree would be happy to sign or something.
Well, like what she did with Nick, like
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
the
I got what you
the,
mean.
the master slave rules. And it
Yeah,
was probably along the lines of like an NDA of you can't ever talk about what happens in the bedroom. I don't know.
yeah.
She's a freak. Who knows?
This was another thing too. I've actually been meaning to talk to hubby about this, because at one point in time we were talking about putting this in a video, Luna. I guess it's okay to say Luna or Luna Rose, but she likes to brag Ken got her a Tiffany's ring when in prison. And she did. And we knew that before the emails came out. We were told that. We couldn't vet it 100%, so we didn't want to say anything then. But now that the emails have come out, we know for sure that she said, she was bragging to everybody, "Oh, Ken bought me a Tiffany's ring, for when I get out of prison." Like, yeah, my engagement ring didn't come from Tiffany's. Now it did come from an expensive jewelry store, a real actual jewelry store, but you know, hubby saved up, to buy that and everything. It was a surprise, all that, the whole thing, like a proposal's supposed to be, you know. Like this isn't any type of surprise or anything special for Gypsy or anything. But I wonder if he really bought her Tiffany's ring for real, or if that was just some bullshit line he was, feeding her to, I don't know, keep her on. I don't know why he would want to keep her on the line though. I don't know, maybe to keep her happy or something. But then again, why would he need to keep her happy? Do y'all think
Do you
he
want
really
my
bought the Tiffany's ring?
Do you want my input?
I don't think yeah, but I don't think he would have money to buy one. I'm just saying. Or any real engagement ring with real like a real diamond on it is what I'm saying.
Remember when she demanded what she calls the Louis Vuittons
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
from Ryan. She
Yep.
probably demanded that from Ken. And if anything, he may have bought a Tiffany's bag, the little blue bag with a box, and put a cubic zirconia in there, if anything, in my opinion.
Is that right?
It's like, yeah, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. She's
Yeah,
dumb. He knows that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, like if you have really truly found your person that you know is your person and all they can afford is a cubic zirconia ring, you know, and it's not real gold or something like that. There's nothing wrong with that at all, right? You know, it's the love that matters. It's the vows that you take at the end of the day that matter, you know, but
The
you know,
symbol of the commitment. But we know
right.
that Gypsy thinks she's a freaking princess.
Yeah, and she thinks she's supposed to have this expensive Tiffany ring. How many carats was it, Gypsy? Let us know. Gypsy minions, any of you listening, please let us know. If he really bought that ring, I want to know, was it a real diamond and how many carats was it? And what was the clarity of it? Because all that matters when it
Don't
comes
say
to
the
a
word
real diamond.
don't say the word carrot in front of Gypsy because it real
Oh,
closely resembles a banana.
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Darn. And she probably wouldn't feel it first. God. I just thought of that. She probably wouldn't, you know, peel the carrot or the banana first either way. Oh god. If she peeled the banana and then used it like that, y'all know what
No,
I'm thinking. Y'all know what
why
I'm
would she do
thinking.
that?
Surely, exactly. I just remember
Oh,
Toddy
babe,
saying something one time about we don't know if it was peeled or not, and like I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, I hope it wasn't peeled, because if it was, oh god,
well,
you know.
well, if it was, then she could advertise banana flavor for those extra biscuits and gravy the next morning. You never know.
Yeah,
Never know.
you're right. You're right, Misbehaving. And Miss Anonymous too. Yeah, if he bought her, we've thought about that exact thing. That's what we were saying to Luna a second ago. We thought about talking
Oh,
about that in the video because no, I was saying I was agreeing with you too, Misbehaving. But
no, I read the comment and a good point on Miss Anonymous. Yeah,
yeah, like
keep going.
that it goes along with what Luna was saying, you know, a second ago too. We were thinking about talking about that in a video because if he bought her this Tiffany's ring, you know, while she was in prison, then why would he be shopping for another one now? What did he do with that one?
Well,
Did
he
he
had
give
a
it
ski
to his
trip.
ex? Did he sell it? Like, or
Yeah,
was it never bought?
he had a ski trip in Aspen or Aurora, Colorado. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh
Probably
wait,
what?
He probably took Steve Woods on a ski trip.
Oh, you know what? He probably did. They probably both had fun skiing and snowboarding together.
Yeah, we forgot about Steve Woods, didn't we?
Mama, I was reading a comment. Mama texted when we were talking about sibling a minute ago. Like my older brother tries to say I'm spoiled or whatever. um Mama had to remind me that when I was younger I used to blame her like you had you had my brother first, so of course he's able to get his driver's license first and he's taller than me and everything is because you had him first. I used to say that when I was young. I did. I would get mad that he got his driver's license first. I didn't understand you had to be a certain age to get a driver's license, and I didn't understand that yet.
That's cute. How much older is he?
He's 7 years older than I am. So
Okay.
like I was like starting to kind of understand it a little bit, but not really, like I didn't understand, that well I understood like but I didn't get that you had to be a certain age to get like a learner's permit and then your driver's license and all that. I think I would just use it when I was mad, to be honest. And be like, you had him first, so he gets everything first.
Oh, funny. Someone's asking who Steve Woods is. Steve Woods was a gentleman that had sent a text back in the day to
Yeah.
Ken, claiming that they were in a relationship, saying that he wanted all his little sweetheart items back, this and that. And the crazy thing is, when that first came out, I looked up Steve Woods in Texas, and he was like this huge restaurant guy. But then a couple months later, I tried to look him up again, and I couldn't find anything on him. But then other stories were that I don't know if he owned the bar that Ken was bartending at, or if he was a bartender with Ken. I don't know.
Oh, I know that he claimed, is that that's the same Steve that claimed they had like a full-blown relationship, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and
That's what I
wanted
thought.
all his momentums and back,
That's
and
what I was
yeah,
about to
and
say. Yeah, he wanted all of his stuff back, and he ended up messaging Gypsy privately or something, and she got mad and jealous about it and released the message out into the public saying, y'all didn't have a relationship. You're just trying to make him look bad. You're lying, blah, blah, blah. But he was saying, look, congratulations on your pregnancy. And this was before she had announced that she was pregnant. And he was saying, congratulations on your pregnancy. Yeah, Ken told me that too. And he was letting her know, I do know who Ken is, so that's who he is. Evil Olive said, I heard what she said about olives in her emails. Also, she said she can't eat olives because the pimento reminds her of a dog's What? I have not heard that
yeah,
email. We
yeah.
tried to get we had Into the Weeds sent us the emails and everything, and now when I try to open them up, it won't let me go past the first page of emails, and I'm trying to get it figured out. Hubby's trying to get it figured out, everything. So we're trying
Have
to
you
get that
gone back
figured out.
there? Have you gone back to her posts to grab the link again?
Well, she emailed me the link the first time. No, I haven't gone to her post. I'll try that and see if that works. But that's
Yeah,
gross, Evil Olive.
well, you have to wonder what happened to all their previous pets. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
What?
Yeah, look at
What
all the
are you?
pet pictures they had throughout the years.
Oh,
Where did they
what?
all go?
Yeah, that. Oh, I thought you meant because I seen this comment right here by Ray Crow's uh, Grave World. So I thought that I was reading that comment when you said that. So I took that a completely different way with the pet thing. And I was
Oh,
like, oh my gosh, what? But I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I believe she probably, oh, hey, Luna. I don't know how to say that. How do you say
Plata,
that? Plata? Okay.
Plata,
Hey,
Plata.
Luna Plata. I hope I'm saying that right. Hey. And Megsy with her g'day. I love that. G'day. But yeah, I believe she absolutely was hurting her pets. And I believe that Dee Dee absolutely would cover up for her like she would cover everything up for Gypsy.
Yeah.
That's why Gypsy has no boundaries now.
Well, she was hurting other children. We know that.
Yep.
Probably why she was taken out of school. And that was my point earlier when she's like, I just don't understand how anyone can hurt a child. And I'm thinking, you did.
I know, right?
Although
thinking
although
the
she was
same
the
thing.
child at the time, yeah, different scenario, but still.
But I thought the same thing though. You were over here trying to freaking push their eyeballs out of their heads. Is what you were doing, pulling their hair out of their heads and stuff. But you're crying now if you hear about a child getting hurt.
She
Yeah,
ain't
okay.
crying. She don't give a shit.
Oh, hey, CJ. CJB Comedy.
Hey,
I'm
CJ.
glad you made it too. Thank
Yeah,
you.
she was jealous of animals, and I don't know if that was in her book where she's like, my mama was loving on the cat and just glaring at me or something to that effect. Like,
Yep, she did say that.
get
She said
over
that
your
in her book. Like,
get over
exactly.
yourself. If there's anything buried in that backyard, it's not a mason jar with a cow tongue. I tell you what.
Yeah, I know, right?
In my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, allegedly.
Here
I'd
you
like
go,
to go back
Gypsy.
there. I'd like to
I
go back
would
there with a
too.
metal detector.
I would too, because I do not believe her mom did that whole cow's tongue in a jar thing. Do y'all believe
No.
it in the chat? Do y'all believe that Dee Dee done the whole
No.
voodoo spell? Because I don't think she did.
If anything, I think Gypsy did it, trying to like do a spell on Dan or something. Like, how the hell is Dee Dee gonna take some of her period blood? Come on. Give me a break.
Right, exact. Well, she could kind of scoop it out of the diaper she would wear, but if she
Gross.
wanted to, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
guess.
disgusting, though.
I don't think Dee Dee cared. No.
Wait, what? She
If
laughed
Dee Dee
about. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no. Oh, in the hot tub and turning on the jets? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that because she wanted to shave it or give it a haircut. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and
And it
Luna,
got
I was kind of wondering, is that really what happened to the jets? Or was it because she was in that bathtub constantly slathering herself with food products, pretending it was blood?
I have thought the same thing. I'm not even lying. I've thought the same thing. What really clogged those jets up, Gypsy? What were you really doing?
Who knows with her?
Okay, so Dorothy Bragg said, I heard there was no cow tongue to be sold there. So I
You
guess
can
like
buy cow
maybe,
tongues here.
yeah, I mean, I know you can here in the South. You can buy pretty much anything. If you go to the right meat market, you can find pig's feet and all pig knuckles, which I don't even know what pig knuckles are because pigs don't have knuckles. But yeah, I don't eat it, so I don't know. But yeah, you can pretty much buy anything, I think.
Yeah, same here. Isn't a pig knuckle the same thing as like a ham hock?
No, a ham hock is completely different. Like a ham hock, you can put like in your green beans, or we do down here anyway. You can put in your green beans and stuff like that. It's just like a fatty, flavorful thing that you would take it out. You'd cook it in there with like your green beans or your greens or something, your collards and stuff, and then take it out, after they're done cooking. But what do you mean, Bella? Wait, Leland Squirrels, I'm going back. I'm trying to find a comment.
Yeah, I use ham hocks when I cook my 15 bean soup, but I thought it was like the ankle part. I don't even know what part I'm.
I
You know.
didn't. I don't know. I don't. You know what? I'm fixing to ask. Or is this what you were talking about? The toothpaste? Is that what you were talking about? Because what is that, Leland Square? Leland. I was about to say squares. Leland Squirrels. The toothpaste. Are you talking about with the bathtub jet? The money. Wait a minute. Here we go. She said she bets Jip has money buried over there. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it because she definitely had every plan to go back to that house and live. I see a lot of people think that that sorry, I was reading the comments. I forgot my thought again.
Money buried.
Yeah, a lot of people think that, you know, Gypsy truly was that uneducated that she believed she could live off of the $5,000 that $4 or $5,000 that she took with her and Nick. I don't think so. She was too conniving for that. I think that she took that to show Nick, hey, look, because she could trick Nick into thinking we can live off of this much money for a while. You know,
Mhm.
I think she took that to trick Nick, and she left the rest of the money and everything there because that's also been a question, because she planned on going back there to live and have the house and be with Dan. That was her hopes anyway.
Well, someone had mentioned that there was still the safe was open, but there was still $15,000 in it.
Yeah, that there was still money in it, because that's why the sheriff's officers said, not the sheriff's officer, but the sheriff made a whole news conference about it, saying please don't donate any more money, don't donate any money to them, don't give any to any of their GoFundMe's or anything like that, because we have found plenty of money in the home to cover any, you know, burial services or those types of things. So please don't donate any money to them. So do
Right.
you remember that? So he said, so he, if he was
Yeah.
saying that, then that means they found money in the home.
Oh, she saw it, Annie, because the safe was open and she left it. Also, everyone keeps saying that it was baby powder scattered everywhere. I don't think it was baby powder. I think it was Arm& Hammer Carpet Fresh. Because
Yeah,
if you
because
look
there
at
was,
the crime scene photos,
yep.
there's an empty box in the living room. Yeah.
I was about to say, yep, we seen that. We seen that there was a box of that. And they also had like some plug-ins and stuff, there too, that they look like they probably ordered, like that maybe Dee Dee probably ordered and stuff. So it seems like Dee Dee, before her health went down, she kept her home up and kept it smelling nice and clean and all of that. And then Gypsy junked it up and made a mess of it. And but yeah, I think that it might have been that Arm& Hammer carpet vacuum stuff too. Yeah, I've thought about that because we seen that. Hubby actually pointed that out to me in the crime scene photos.
Yeah, I want to show you something. I'm trying to find it.
You're right, Megsy. And Gypsy she's never had any responsibility. Mama was actually saying that a little bit ago. She was actually saying she's never had any financial responsibilities, so she has no, idea of money, or how to, pay bills, how to have a bank account, how to, what is the word I'm looking for? Help me
Not
out,
be
Miss Mary.
psycho.
No.
Not be psycho. I don't know.
How to manage money, manage money.
How to
Y'all
adult.
it's just yeah, how to adult.
How
For
to not
real.
have deep, dark thoughts.
Exactly, yes. All of the above, Mr. Haven, all of the above.
Yeah.
You see, and now it's done got late. I've had no
Okay.
sleep.
I'm sorry.
And no, you're good. I'm just saying now I'm really gonna start forgetting my thoughts. Y'all are gonna think I'm I'm silly or stupid or something. I promise I'm
No.
not. Just because
Okay.
just because we're
I don't.
from the South doesn't mean that we're stupid, by the way. Hubby has had higher education. Misbehaving knows this, but like
Yeah.
hubby's had higher education. I've had higher education. Just because we have an accent or talk slow sometimes does not mean that we are stupid or uneducated or dumb or anything. We've seen a couple of people say that in the comments. Nobody that we've seen here tonight, But yeah, and like the comments of our videos, we've seen that a couple of times, and it's like, really, really, do you not have the education to know that just because somebody may talk slower or have a different accent than you doesn't mean they're not educated? Like, darn. But no, go ahead with what you were going to show.
Okay, well, I screen shared it, so you have to allow it. But it's something that I think people would find very interesting if they haven't already seen it.
What do you mean, CJ Comedy? Speak good on whose name? Dee Dee? I'm sure that's
Dee
who you mean.
Tall. Yeah.
I was about
But
I was about to say, like, what are you? I didn't know if he was trying to be funny or what. See, he said I'm educated in Southern AF. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up that you were sharing.
so you guys know that the whole Munchausen by proxy thing actually came about as a defense. Originally, they were going to go with battered spouse. A lot of people don't know, and this is what I was talking about on the live last night, is that during that same time, we all know that Patterson, it was an election year, right? But Patterson was also trying to launch a, what's the word I want to use? He was trying to launch a program for abuse victims. Did
Wait,
you know that?
Patterson was? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he was actively trying to pitch something called a justice center to donors and agencies and private public people. He started doing this around 2015. So in order to do this, he needed to sell the public on it, and he needed huge donors. So he needed like substantial buy-ins to do this, right? So
Yeah.
when Gypsy's case came around, the whole point behind this justice center, it was supposed to be to support victims of family violence. So when the whole Gypsy thing came about and everyone knew who Gypsy was and it was publicized, it wasn't to keep only his constituents happy. It's because he was trying to launch this thing to the public. He needed big donors. He needed money. So he needed an abuse story. So Stanfield originally like, okay, let's try battered spouse. And we all know that. And then later it turned into MVP because of the word on the streets of the internet, right?
Right.
Okay, so we all know it ended up going with the MVP story. But up until 2 weeks ago, this is Stanfield's webpage. He just recently changed it. I'm so glad I got a screenshot. Can you get rid of that CJB comedy message right there?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Look at what, and this is his Stanfield's website, and the types of injury cases that they handle: car accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, slip and fall injuries, wrongful death claims. I can't read behind CJ Comedy's thing there.
I took it down.
Yeah, workplace injury, medical malpractice. He advertised that he specialized in medical malpractice up until a week ago.
Oh, really? Because we looked at that a few weeks ago and we seen that, but we didn't get a screenshot of it. So I'm glad you got that too. So
Me
he's
too,
changed it
because
in a week.
well, he just recently hired a new attorney. And when I went to go to his site, he removed the medical malpractice. But think about it. Like,
you're not annoying. No.
No. I just
We
couldn't
love
see.
you.
We couldn't see the medical malpractice part. But if he specializes in medical malpractice, and this was Munchausen case, why did he not go in after any of the doctors? If he specializes in that.
You're right, but they didn't go after any of the doctors, just like the video we done a while back when Gypsy posted. Some of you may remember it when Gypsy posted those two. She did a part 1 and a part 2 on her TikTok of why she did not need every procedure that she claimed to have. And so we did a video using both part 1 and part 2 of her TikToks, and we did a video with her medical records showing how she did need every single medical procedure that was done on her, which was only 4. It was the muscle biopsy, the what else? Can you
Sleep.
hear me?
Yeah,
The
well, she had sleep studies. She needed the ear tubes. She needed
Well, I
the
got
eye
surgery.
surgeries.
Yeah, I meant like just surgeries. But yeah, but like we even down to her teeth, like we showed with her medical records, with receipts. We showed receipts for every single thing she claimed she didn't need. We showed why she did need it. So,
Mhm.
but you're right though, you're right. If he practiced in medical malpractice, then why were they looking all over God's green earth for a lawyer to take her case for malpractice?
Yeah, she said
That's
on the
what they
bio
said.
files, we've like no lawyer will take it. And I'm like, bitch, your lawyer specializes in this.
I
Hello?
know.
That
Yeah,
just proves he knows it's a freaking lie. And Patterson needed a good abuse story that was big in the headlines. He ended up getting all his funding that he needed. Of course, now he's the chair of the board, and I'm looking into, I think most of the people that privately funded are also now on the board of this Greene County Family Justice Center. So it wasn't just an election year. He needed funding to launch his project.
yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. And Luna Rose said, also, here, I'll put it up here for just a second. Also, if Gyps had such an extreme medical malpractice case, the state would have had to pick up the charges due to it being a major public health and safety concern.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah,
you're talking big hospitals like Children's Mercy and
right.
yeah.
Right. I mean, in different states, children's hospitals in different states. I mean, that would have been a huge lawsuit. Mike Stanfield would have been all over that for the money.
Yep. But Patterson needed a good little padding to get his funding, and of course Stanfield, it was Hollywood. Let's throw Nick under the bus and look at all the evidence that was hidden in his trial. And yeah, as soon as the plea deal was done, then he started collecting funds.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. I just always thought it was kind of funny how he became her manager. Like how convenient
Oh,
for him too, like you've got this lawyer that practices in all these different fields. Which you got Bree over here saying a lawyer can only practice in one field. Her own friend
yeah.
her is saying that, but yet your own lawyer practices in many different fields, like she
And Louisiana has, it's not exactly a Sam law. It's something similar to that. So Gypsy opens an LLC in Louisiana, but it's all the addresses are in Missouri. So they can't touch her money due to the Son of Sam thing, because Missouri doesn't have Son of Sam. There's so much
okay, is
shit.
that so that's how she's gotten around that.
Mm-hmm. For allegedly for educational
and entertainment
purposes.
purposes only.
Yeah. And do you guys know that also when they were in Florida, she doesn't mention Stanfield being there, but he posted on his Facebook pictures of him at the beach with friends.
Wait, Mike Stanfield?
Yep.
Really? What is
Yep.
he, a personal bodyguard, personal assistant now, too?
No, they're
Goodness.
friends. Oh, I could tell you so much more, but I got to keep it quiet, the rest of it for now. But I have
Okay.
found this is just touching the surface. I have found
You're gonna have to email us on that.
so much more. Yes, yes, yes.
Leland Squirrel said, I find it strange that they allowed her, of all people, to be able to get paroled to the one state that would allow them to be able to pull in a profit off the crime. Right?
Yep.
That's true.
Do I have what, Evil Olive? Receipts? I do, but I can't share them because I'm working on a project right now. But once I get that done, I'm more than willing to share what I found.
We can say that Miss
Oh,
Behaven
oh,
has emailed us some. She has been working really hard, like just not as a content creator either, just as someone really, dedicated to this case. Like worked really, really hard to find out a lot of inside information. It's
yeah.
it's
That's
it's
all I
pretty
do in
cool.
my spare time. It's pretty
Yeah.
pathetic.
No, it's not. It's actually amazing a lot of the
People
stuff you found.
people ask me like, "What's your hobby?" I'm like,
Gypsy
when I'm
Rose
not when
Blanchard.
I'm not working." Yeah, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Um,
Oh
all
no, Luna.
they were on. I have a channel, Megsy. I just don't know how to make videos. I'm the one that did the bingo, but it didn't take off because the big people didn't trust me enough to like tell their people to go buy bingo cards. But if I knew how to make videos, I would make them. But
Well, we'll help you make videos. I told you
okay,
that.
I know we just haven't had time to connect.
I know. We haven't had time to talk at all, really until now. But
I really, yeah. And
I know. I'm
Olive,
sorry.
the photos were on one of his Facebook pages. That's how I found that out. Yeah, it's under my name on YouTube, Misbehaving.
Yeah, she has a channel.
I just
We,
don't do anything with it.
yeah, we just gotta help her get some videos going, so that she can get it started.
Oh, Luna, they definitely have. Yeah. If only you knew. Yes. But
Did
yeah,
you
I
see
found
you seen
I
the one applauding? Yeah, okay.
yeah, I found it interesting that he specialized in medical malpractice. And ever since he brought in this new attorney and had to change his webpage, I'm sure somebody called him out on it, like, why is this here? Because he took it off. But
That's what Megsy wrote to you, or about you, or for you.
but maybe Gypsy. Oh, I have to refresh my computer still.
Well, Megsy was telling everybody,
Oh,
awesome, let's all go subscribe to you today.
oh, that's sweet. The only thing you'll see there is the bingo stuff. I gotta
Yeah,
learn how to make
you don't
videos.
see much yet, but we're gonna make sure she gets to posting some videos here soon.
Oh, you're sweet. I
Of
should,
course.
because especially like when Gypsy does her stupid little interview with herself thing, I was like, oh, I have so much to say. Like, anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, I thought I'd share that little tidbit. More will be coming out soon, I'm sure. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, I need to go finalize a project.
I was about to say, Yeah, I was gonna end it with this because we didn't mean to even go for this long, but this was our first live. Hubby was like he was just smiling the whole time before he went to bed. Y'all really made our night. Really. Thank all of you so much for joining our live because we were so worried and scared and we were like, "Oh gosh, there might be like one or two people that join and that's it." We were so worried. We were so worried. So thank you all so much for watching and being a part of the chat and being in a conversation with us live. That's what we've been wanting to do for a while because we really do think of all of you as family, like we've said on all of our videos. So to be able to talk to y'all live like this and answer your questions or just simply have share conversations with y'all and about topics y'all bring up has been absolutely amazing. So,
Aw. Well, thanks
like,
for having me up too. You guys did great, and I'm so excited that you're doing lives now.
yeah, we finally figured it out.
Yeah, it's a learning curve, but you did a
Yeah,
great job.
thank you. Well, you helped us a lot. You helped us a lot.
It's all I'm going to say is about freaking time because we've all been wanting lives from you.
I know we've seen several people in the comments ask for us to go live, so we just didn't mean for it to go for this long, but we got deep into conversation and thought. I think we all did.
Yeah,
I just hope you all had fun and enjoyed it though.
I had a good time. Everyone in the
Yeah.
chat was awesome.
Yeah, Evil Olive said thanks to Night Combos and Misbehaving,
Oh,
of
thanks.
course.
Thank you.
And then wait, there was another one. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Bella519. Oh, really? With the you talking about the height points? We thought we had it figured out the other day and then we couldn't see it, but it may be because you can't see it on your own video. Like you can't hype your own video, but we weren't trying to hype our own video. We were just trying to see if it was working or not, but it wouldn't show us. So thank you for letting me know that,
How do you hype a
Bella519. You
how
go
do
to
you
the
hype a video?
comments.
Okay.
Like you go to the comments and you like not like you don't click on the comments, but like right up under the like button where where you can see like a comment, you can swipe to the left like 2 or 3 times and you'll see hype. And it's completely free and you can click on hype and you can hype a video up if you like it and you get so many points or whatever and it puts you on a leaderboard or something like that.
You have
We're
to
not
be on
sure
your
of all the
phone. You
benefits from it.
have to be on your phone to do that.
No, I don't think so. I think you can do it on your computer or your phone.
Oh, I don't know how to swipe. It's not working. I'll try it on my phone and
See?
do it. I'll hype you up.
And thank you.
All right, love me. Send me that
Okay.
that sugar with a drip of tea recipe.
Okay. Okay, I will. I absolutely will. Thank you all so much. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all for the memberships. We just figured that out too the other day. How to do memberships on our channel. So we have that now too. And we'll be doing lives from time to time. They won't always be this long. We promise that. But we'll pop in every now and then to do like, an hour and a half or something here and there to do lives now. So we're learning. It took us a year to get this whole YouTube thing down and we're still learning because there's so much to it. But thank you all so much. Y'all mean so much to us. Thank you to everyone for saying happy anniversary. That meant so much to us. It really did. We love and appreciate all of y'all so much. We're so grateful to have such a good community and family here. We really are.
All right, honey. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you again.
Oh, I had fun. You did a great job.
Thank you.
And if
Y'all,
Mama's still awake and watching, hi, Mama, and have a good night.
aw, she said, hey, good night. She said
Oh,
good night, everyone. Now she said good night to you, and then good night to everyone.
All right, honey. I'm gonna let you go. Good job.
All right, thank you. Bye,
All right.
everyone. Have a good night.
Good night.